How lucky am I to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard? I'll never forget all of the memories that we made, from the parking lot tailgates to the stadium lights, from the mornings in the hallways to the nights in my garage with the people that I love the most. Starting out as a freshman here was really challenging for me, but over the years I've made some of the closest friends that I've ever had, and now I consider them my family. Which is why sitting here talking about how we're all going to be saying goodbye soon is one of the toughest things that I've ever had to do. I'm sure that we all counted down the days until graduation, but now that it's here and as I look around and think about all the people that I grew up with, I just want to go back to day one because honestly, I'm terrified. The last 4 years here have been filled with many ups and downs, but I know now that everything that I did, every choice that I made, and everyone that I met played a role in creating the person that I am today. I'm sure we've all made some decisions that we can look back at and think, why did I do that, or why did I say that? But if there's one thing that I learned from high school, it's that you can't regret any of the choices that you make. Sure, we can look back and think that was stupid, but we only have one chance at life, and personally, I don't want to fill it with looking back. I've learned that everyone is in your life for a reason, whether it's big or small, but there's always something to take away from every relationship that you make. The people that I've met here mean the world to me, and even though I didn't know most of them this time last year, they've impacted my life in a huge way, and it's ridiculous to see how much we've all changed since walking through those gates on the first day of freshman year. I was a huge spaz, and 4 years later it hasn't gotten any better, but high school taught me to accept myself fully, awkwardness included. I want to say thank you to all of my friends for helping me through this year. It wasn't always easy, but we came out on top. A lot of us will be parting ways soon, so I hope you'll always remember all of the crazy things that we did together. I don't know where I would be without you guys. You guys have my back no matter what, and I'm so grateful for that. And even though we aren't blood, you guys are my family, and you have a place in my heart until the end. I can honestly look back at my time here and say that I'm happy with how everything turned out. I'm leaving high school in a good place, and I can't wait to see what the future holds. Congratulations, 2018. We did it.
So what group did you associate yourself in high school?
What does that mean?
Like, were you more of like the typical popular kids, or were you more like someone who just focused mostly on their studies, athlete?
So I really didn't associate myself with a group. Was not an athlete. I think I was smart. But I didn't really associate myself with a group. I know I wasn't a stoner, that's what we called them.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I went to school. I liked school. I didn't really associate myself with a group.
You were more like by yourself.
No, I had lots of friends, but I just don't remember it being a group thing.
What career did you think about pursuing in high school?
I was going to be an accountant, and I actually I got my degree in accounting, but as you know, that's not what I do today.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to be an accountant.
Is there any reason like why you wanted to do that?
One day my dad was in his office in the house, and he was, balancing the checkbook, which people don't do anymore. And I asked him, I was interested because he was showing me, and I'm like, well, what kind of profession does that? And he told me, and it was an accountant. So that's why I went with that.
So do you have any regrets in your life?
No,
Nothing?
I cannot think of any. I mean, I had a failed marriage, and I don't think of any of those things as regrets because they've made me who I am today. There's nothing I haven't done that I wish I did at an earlier age. No, I can't think of anything.
So what does success mean to you?
So I think it's better for me to explain it. I don't know how to define success, but for me, I've got family and friends that I love and love me. I have a good job, and I'm financially stable, and I can do what I want to do when I want to do it. I don't equate money or things with success. It's really about the people in my life. I have good people in my life. That's a success for me.
What are you most proud of?
I am most proud of the fact that I think I turned out pretty good. My parents, I'm happy, I'm proud that I am the person that my parents wanted me to be.
What has life taught you so far?
Life's tough. There's a lot going on in life. There's good and bad, ups and downs. I think it just taught me to treat people the way I want to be treated. Be patient. Set goals, but don't overdo it. For me, at least. I think, again, I don't equate goals with success either. That me, a lot of people do. I think that's probably the biggest.
Who did you look up to in your high school years and why?
My dad. Because he was everything I wanted to be. He did everything that he could for the family. He lived for us, he loved us. He gave us everything he possibly could. He worked hard, he was successful. So, my dad.
Do you have any advice about the real world and what I can expect after I graduate and everything like that?
Yes, the real world is it's a tough place, especially now. It's a tough place to live. But, just treat people the way you want to be treated. Live life. Be happy. Don't let things you can't control keep you down.
So what have you learned from the important decisions that you've made in life?
Well, what I've learned is no matter what decision I make, whether it was good or bad, right or wrong, I've learned something from it. So I take my decisions and I own them, and I learn from them.
So was there any turning points in your life, and if so, what did they teach you?
I think the biggest turning point was when my dad passed away. So I think I went many years before having a true turning point. I can't think of. I had graduated. I had a marriage, but I think the true turning point for me is losing my dad, and how that made me kind of change my perspective on life a little.
What major values or principles do you live by today?
I think it's the same thing I've been saying. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and don't be judgmental.
Yeah.
And live life. Live life.
Did you learn anything from your earliest relationships? And if so, what was it? What did you take away from it?
So when you say relationships, do you mean friendships or just any type of
Any type of relationship.
So I think, yes, I do think I learned something from my relationships, but what I learned is that everybody plays I believe that everybody plays a particular role in your life.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason why someone is in your life. And it could be to teach you something.
Mm-hmm.
It could be because they're supposed to be there forever. But I find that when a relationship ends, be it a friendship or more, I look back and I see what that person's purpose in my life was for.
So this is the last question. So what is something minor or seemingly insignificant in your life that actually contributes greatly to your happiness?
I had a hard time with this question because I really couldn't think of anything. The only thing I could think of was my dog, and I don't want to say he's insignificant, or what was the other?
Minor.
Minor. I mean, I guess in the big scheme of things, he's a pet,
Mm-hmm.
but he makes me smile. He brings me joy.
Aww. Okay, well, thank you for answering my questions.
You're welcome, and I'm not 50. I'm just playing.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.